Assalamualaikum students, welcome to the Phys Maths Concepts. This is Shamsa Jabeen and we are solving Cambridge IGCSE Physics Paper 2 October-November 2025 with the code 062522. In this video we will solve question number 18 of this paper. Let's start it. Okay. Which statement is correct? Seismic S waves are longitudinal. No, we know that these are the perpendicular ones, transverse waves. Sound waves are longitudinal, yes. The amplitude is always greater than the wavelength in longitudinal waves. Not always, it's not a hard and fast rule. The vibration is at the right angle to the, no, in the case of longitudinal waves, direction is not perpendicular, it is always parallel to the direction of propagation. So the correct option is B. Question number 19. A water droplet is falling down towards a horizontal plane mirror. Okay. At one moment, the droplet distance is 1.5 meters above the mirror, falling at the speed of this one. Okay, speed is also given. What is the distance between the droplet and the image, and what is the speed of the image of this movement? Okay, let me draw the idea of the, let's suppose this is our mirror and this is our droplet and its distance from the mirror. This distance is 1.5 meters, right? And falling at a speed of 0.2 meters per second. V is okay. One thing is the other parameters will not change, like the speed, velocity, these are same throughout. So you can see if which options have the same one, this one and this one. Now we will decide the distance between the droplets and the image. Okay, we all know that in case of plane mirror, our image is exactly same at same position. Only the difference is the one is up front and the one plane mirror is back at the back. So this distance is also 1.5. In the question, what they want from us is distance between the droplet and the image, right? Means this whole distance. How it will calculate it? It is calculated by 1.5 plus 1.5, it will give you the answer 3. So from A and C we need to choose the C, and we know that speed is same throughout. Okay, total internal reflection may occur when the light reaches air glass boundary. Under which conditions usually totally internally reflected? Okay, basically total internal reflection mostly always occurred from higher denser medium to always occur from dense, when a light or a ray travel from denser to lighter medium, right? And one more condition is the initial angle must be greater than the critical angle, right? The medium in which light travel towards the boundary, it must be glass, right? So you need to choose from C and D, and the incident angle is greater than the critical angle, so angle C, right? This one. Let's move to the next question. A long-sighted person cannot see object clearly at a short distance away because the image is blurred. Okay, what is the image form relative to the retina, and which type of lens is used to correct the long-sightedness? Okay. Basically When we have a long-sightedness, it means that the image formed behind the retina, right? And how we will cover it by using the converging lens, right? To make it at the exact position, it must lie behind the retina. So it is option A. Question number 22, the speed of the infrared. Okay, refractive index is given n equals to speed of infrared in vacuum means c divided by the speed we need to find out. So v equals to speed of light is 3 into 10 raised to the power 8 meters per second divided by the refractive index 1.5. So you can solve it. I just move this v to this side and n to this side. So what we get, v equals to c by n. Substitute the values, you get the answer 2 into 10 raised to the power 8. Which one is correct? B. Okay. Sound travels through air as series of compression and rarefactions. Wait, let me clear space. Okay. Compressions and rarefactions. Which statements correctly compares compression with rarefaction? In compressions, wavelength is longer than rarefaction. Okay, basically, whatever the compression hours or the rarefactions are, a lambda is not depending on the volume or the strength of the part, like density of the particles. It is a property of the whole wave, right? It is property of the whole waves. So we can't separately say that the wavelength is longer or the wavelength is shorter. It is combination of wavelength is basically the combination of compression and rarefactions. Okay, so these two options are not correct, right? Now we need to choose from C and D. In compression, the density of the particle is greater than the rarefaction. Yes, this is. In compressions, we have high density. So option C is correct. Now come to the question number 24. Which statement about the magnets are correct? Permanent magnets are made of steels. Yes, it is correct. Electromagnets are temporary magnets. Yes. Because of the electricity, when it is passed, they become magnetized. A magnet can be used to induce magnetism in an iron bar. Yes. So which option is correct? A, in which all the options are 1, 2 and 3. Students, let's move to the next question. In a circuit, two identical lamps are parallel. The parallel pair of lamps is in series with the resistor and a battery, and the battery does 120 joules of work, 50 coulombs of charge around the circuit at time t. Okay, let's draw the circuit. We have two identical lamps and they are connected in parallel with each other. Parallel lamps is in, and this parallel pair of lamp is in series with the resistor and a battery, right? Where does the battery does 120 joules of work, moving 50 coulombs of charge in time t, and then 40 joules of work is done time t. Force of electromotive force is E. Okay, this E is provided by the battery and the electrode potential difference across the lamp is V. Okay, state which statement about E and V are correct? So let's calculate the values. Okay, so basically EMF E is equals to work done by battery divided by the charge move. E is equals to V by D, we can also say that. V by C, coulombs of, no, V by Q, we can, how much charge is transferred. So if we talk about the battery, that the total EMF is basically 120 divided by the 50. It will give you answer 2.4. Right? Electromotive force that is delivered by the battery is 2.4. So you can choose from answer A and B. Right? Now let's see the potential difference. Potential difference is in each lamp 40 joules of work done by the charge that passed through. Okay. We know that the whole charge is 50 charge is passed to the circuit, right? But it is a parallel combination, so half of charge will be transferred. So 50 by 2 is this one and 50 by 2 is this one. So total 25 coulombs of charge is passed from one lamp and 25 coulomb of charge is passed to the other lamp. So if I calculate the potential difference, it will come out to be the work done by the, for each lamp, it is work done for each lamp is 40 joules divided by the charge, that is 25 coulombs. So it comes out to be 1.6 volt. So which option is correct? Option B. Right? Students, I hope this question is clear. We'll discuss the next questions in the next video. Thank you. Allah Hafiz. Bye bye.